ராமானுஜாய நமஹ வரவரமுனியே நமஹ. Sentence 60. அவன் போனான் என்றேனோ மருதையாண்டான் போலே. Because of the troubles created by the Chola king, Ramanuja moved to Tirunarayanapuram in Karnataka and lived there many years. While he was there, he would often remember Srirangam and Koratalvan, and missing them both, would long for his return. This Chola king is called Ayapadeshiya by Sri Vaishnava Acharyas, that is, one who is not worthy of being called by his name. He is later died due to festering wound in his neck, and so was also revered too as Kirimi Kandan. Ramanuja had a disciple called Marerila Marudi Sirini Andan or Marudi Andan. He called his disciple and told him to visit Srirangam and bring back news about the temple. Koratalvan, Periyanambigal and others. Marudi Andan went to Srirangam and gave the news about Ramanuja to those there. He also heard about Periyanambigal attained the Lord's lotus feet, and Alvan losing his eyes and became very sad. At that time, he also heard about the king's death. He became happy on hearing this news. At Tirunarayanapuram, he met Ramanuja and said, Avan Ponan, meaning that Chola king was dead. Hearing that, Ramanuja too became happy that he could now go and back to Srirangam and ambassador Marudayandan and another disciple AMMAL, who had gone with him. However, he too became very sad on hearing the news about Koratalvan and Periyanambigal. After he consoled himself and returned to Srirangam. Here Thirukollur Pillai is asking, did I walk a long distance and give good news to Acharya like Marudayandan did? Sentence 61. Avan Vendam Endreno Alvanai Pole. Due to the trouble caused by the Chola king, Ramanuja had left Srirangam from Tirunarayanapuram. Periyanambigal had given up his life and Koratalvan lost his eyesight. After performing the final rites for Periyanambigal, Alvan returned to Srirangam. One time, unable to bear this separation from Ramanuja, Alvan was in deep despair. To console himself, he went to Srirangam temple to have the darshan of Sri Ranganatha. However, due to his anger against Ramanuja, the Chola king has decreed that no one who associated with Ramanuja should not be allowed inside the temple. Therefore, a gatekeeper at the temple stopped Alvan from entering. Another gatekeeper said, even though Alvan is associated with Ramanuja, he is full of good qualities, therefore he can be allowed inside, and told Alvan that he could go again. Alvan replied, I should be allowed to see Lord because of my relationship with my Acharya and not because I have good qualities. Seeing the Lord while breaking one's connection with one's Acharya is not required. Saying so, he refused to go inside the temple and went back. Here Thirukollur Pillai is asking, did I show interest in relationship to my Acharya to the extent of saying no to even Sriman Narayana like Koratalvan did? Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha.